The long-discussed McCarran Flood Project could see the area improve its flood resistance and include some amenities for the community.
Let's get a check-in now with Miles McLean here in the studio with details on the project. Miles, what can you tell us?
Well, guys, this project's primary focus is to make the area more resistant to flooding. But within the planning, the TM Flood Management Authority have heard feedback about using excess land to add a sports field complex or to use the space to expand the pedestrian nature park.
It's primarily a flood project, but part of it is because there's so much acreage that in the southern portion of this, there's an opportunity for a sports complex or a extended nature area park. And so that's what we were talking about today, talking about the pros and cons of both those options.
Should the project move forward in favor of the sports complex, it could include up to 10 fields in the south section for sports such as soccer, football, or lacrosse. Robeson tells us that currently the city of Reno is underserved when it comes to sports fields.
The biggest selling draw of that is for the sports complex is that we are currently in a shortage of 40 to 60 flat fields. So we're being underserved.
On the other side, the extended nature park would see the excess space used to extend the nature with more walking and bike paths for pedestrians. But this doesn't mean the sports complex won't include these paths.
Either option has trails along the river. Either option's connecting to the Reno Tahoe bike trail and has bike trails as well. So both options have all that. The difference is in that south field, do we want to make that more natural or do we want to make that more of a sports complex?
This project will also allow the area to be as flood resistant as possible.
If we have a large flood like we had in 1997. So we want to create protection for that to prevent that damage from happening. Because that kind of damage, you can just say $2 billion, but those are lost jobs, those are lost businesses, and those are people that have lost their homes.
The Flood Management Authority will be taking public comment and feedback into their next meeting, which is October 10th, to discuss the next steps of this project. We'll be looking forward to see whether it's a sports complex or a nature park in that excess site. Covering the story, Miles McLean, 2 News, Nevada.